beba ababetu ane kwa kasa ene ye egua ni obi no ya agua se buto agua kra na utimi for so ni konso no akwa akọ utimi for so ni konso akwa akọ no aye kasa ene agua kọ eti ano pe me ba ya ayi na musa ma me sado si boss suit eti ni ma mi kira wo ya tekraka etu na dey say ene akọ for ye chesi e bulletin na e ba ya mbeto ya bibia enu kra na mo de anwa ye bis ebro anwa emu ne tale ye no ma nyina ye ba ye ambeso bibia o ma bubu ne ma ne nyina ebro no kura na da ho no na bis ye ambeso hwe kura
ye juma wa say na ye ba ye na say ye say enra chi na Rashid ba ye say obeye bula Rashid say obeye bula na say kwai ni ho wani Rashid ya on ye ono neki na bolu say ni no o say ende obekwa akoka nkyere bọọso no mo ede abebubu ha ade be che so ye na ehu bọọso no wa ha say ene caterpillar de ewo mo anu no ento mo ba ye no the second first o mo ku ba ko o mo bu ye nua ba ko nan police for no ene bọọso mo ba ko so ewu o mo ku no because they say well we ban see the bill asem our court yankan wi ya court am say ya appeal court say ya wi ko say ya high court asem wo hono kan police for say there be had the go hasa because asem wo court yes ako court bi court ko ni say ji say ya di appeal asem wi they say e develop kura no to go ba say there and kan so bi e ba ba ju hasa because aro obuti ase Let's no move to us. The boss was by in Ibasi, the for commander. That's a
Enti, way a timemophobia. Oh, was answer see ye, and a winning woman your boy. Adamayan.
I was saying, Uncle Pim was sentimental, yen in some data. Sir MPP are buying a bus, so I do me a some swami interchange. And your mobile if you watching HMA, swami interchange and an skeleton at the home. Na any intimate form or my demonstrations are would run na or Moshe Kwaisa by Bayasan, Sir Ganaman Penny John Tramani Mahama. I'm ready to see a kunyasun or yes, sir. Swami no call for market in the Yadu bet was a pa. Now to me up one and put to a sock or so a sentimental and say, watch my MPP, I made your omuja asantimante mu ensem kura e ma cheso mo chiro mo paye na se omo beye so omonye besine enya de chese contractors akwa omuguso mo ye dwuma eno nam so e ma chese so am traders no ani twefo wonyina ene dey omo ye demonstrate chencheche pa se de mfutro eku won aban momadia emeye na ntem so ena wosofo wo hwe akonti panso sem o my Ghana mu ha sei oni nya for governance Kwame Agboja ebo modia ebe tro no abefu tite video so sem sene enoma si ko mahu pa na mpo won krata mu se enche kora contractors ahodo beba kwan ne so ebeba to am interchange no abtumi atu adwuma ne so ama na koso wose na wotwe ye besi mu die enche awie bedie no mu nyina akọho a omugusu eye adwuma ntino etimemfo ne dwadifo no omomodi amomakoma no ento mu yem
na koso futre na ekuye reji awoto abama reji awoto aba MMPP baye who be free so 6 months osemabe we abesi wo mesemabe we have 6 months ekufuabo aba asante reji tuma wade baye and wadi abro kufuado wadi abro aba no kra de ye jato eni diem na na wote kokoso ye hiawa mahama ye hiawa yesra mumla nyenga momienku adwena ye befa so aye na wo mu diem benfo de beso da baye wo mu befu akono ma bia bia ade bitiatia ne titin na ne se eri taje ni no mo meji nkoye mpe mo meji ta he bia bia Ghana na do ase e betu futuro o be se mo kire yesai asunfia magazi ye pe ama Ghana eti we koso one de me hu se NPP NDC o mo data Ghana kaka magazi mo dia bro na de kono cheme se ye woni cheme se so si magazi a wa mo ye be bono na mo we die mo he ya NPP NDC o be si he no ye no be bum jamu
awusianti woyem bra keje tie timemfo me cheswa me timemfo moti wo ne chesedwadifo no ekọ demonstration mo de o mo ye odie etu semtwefo anim
na yemfiri keje tie na yenkoi ama kofi bua ono no hwe abode ensase ode ama ye hu dodode anya heka ka hu nyina no na hweso na we na de betu dwa enche ye ene ye betu dwa se da mines no ye baba ye nsakre na ye mankofo wo from mahwe no motufo magudie no ana timemfo ane wona we ye adwuma wo se dabi anya ye ne kwan so ne sai we a mu be o me ye nyina kwetena fie na ya ne ya yire ne ya ma ye hu ne ebedi kura enanne enam saa so ma ama Kofi bu a honorable ade abetu dwaze we obi anka na kuma nto ne yam na saa insakraya a ebeba ene mpepa ho a mo beye o we ba behe we wa behe we no eno no afeti obi a obi adwuma oye ewo da mines no obeda so agina na so na sika bi edi tuya ni bia no bosum bia o gina na so sei honorable edi tuya ni e fa asem no
familiar ourselves with the mine as this period as I've described is coming to an end, but more importantly to also make sure we engage you and the workers here, give them the assurance, and this assurance is coming from His Excellency President Mahama. His whole focus is the people who work here, who has families, who must be protected, and so I'm here with the members of Parliament who ultimately will also work on this same mine in terms of the future lease to make sure that there's an orderly transition that ensures that the operations is not interrupted, that guarantees the safety of the mine, that also guarantees the contract or the employment of those who are already been here, and all of that are part of the reason we have come. And so we come with good news. We believe that this mine future is ahead of us. I did not go into the details of what is important and why we made this decision, but we are also aware that there's a lot of work to be done. I can tell you that the process of the tender is going very well. I can also tell you that our commitment for whoever is going to operate this mine to protect the employees of that mine is a number one priority. To make sure that they are better off and not less is the priority of government. To make sure that subcontractors and contractors who are already committed working here will not have any interruptions is a government priority. And so I think that is why you see me and the members of the Select Committee of Mines and Natural Resources who are also very, very, very interested in this.
Enti we Emmanuel ama Kofi Boa nsam no bi
na ene day Public Account Committee etwanitia park akwa setena na wasetema ehwehwemu bi omokoye ni nyina ne se sika ne boa ne so 8.2 million Ghana cedis a che se ayembre bi omoye so bode kwakoye toilet facilities no eye kane Ministry of Sanitation former Ministry of Minister of Sanitation and Water Resources. So what the kwakoye toilet for all projects na besin na sa toilet for all projects ye hu na ni so eno na kwapiem wo park Public Account Committee for anima omuguso omu ye nhwemu na wosofo a wohwe eye nkronketu a mamu nsam so ene ahensam ne chese yen sorry nsam so o my Ghana mu ha sei ayo woni nyafo Ahmed Ibrahim ekwapiem wo na no na wo chese sa enyoma na mo kan sika boti na mo kan sa no omuti ai pa na so sa toilet for all no eyade besi na omu ho hwe na omukubusebuse mo se document ne ni nyina omu de wogu National Archives abesi ne enya do mohu eti wenu woni pa na ehye ne se omu anaje so mo keka kasa ansam ne nyina no omu bodi anchi omu twiriri Emra Park no mo bodi ambusebusa wonsam na park kire so mbobo bodi atonsa fresh ankofuo yi ayo owura Bright Odro Kwatin ene owura Theophilus Okan no maba no so ba be yi nsemi ano na obi a waka asasami pa ena medi nkabo ne yewura Ahmed Ibrahim
8.2 million. The last one of 8.2 million relates to toilet for all projects that were being handled under the SWA Ministry of Sanitation, Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources. And as we speak, we did our best to get documentation, especially the payment to be able to include it in our schedule, but we were not able. We were told the document of the SWA Ministry has been sent to archives, and so we were not able to include it in our schedule.
Sorry, let me come in here, please. They were sent to archives.
Yes,
we are talking about 2024 document. We are now in 2026 as we consider that, and just 2 years. The evidence has been sent to archives. Is that how they do at the ministries? 2 years and it's at archives. What are they hiding from the auditors?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, is the reason why we are all here. The truth of the matter is that this transaction took place at the SWA Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources, and it was under the leadership of Honorable Cecilia Abnadapa. And I think it was 2019. So even though we are in 2026, it is 10 years, 5 years or 6 years now. So we did our best. But the good news is that the officers who handled this transaction are still at post in other ministries. So when Mantin went to them that they should bring the information, and they said it has been sent to archives, my good self, I said this is not acceptable. So I must commend the auditors for doing a very good job. And one of them is still at the Ministry of Defense, at the Director of Procurement, and he did the procurement then. Then the other one is at the Ministry of Trade. So even if they say the documents are sent to archives, the officers are still there, and that is, we don't have prosecutorial powers that even though we are ministry to ministry. Because of this, we are doing this. And that's why we have come here. So what we will plead with you is that we will serve you with the names, and this committee will summon them. Because archives, I don't know, the thing is not up to 10 years, and you are taking them, you say that they've been sent to archives. And Mr. Chairman, we have the names of the contractors here and the contracts. And it has to do with the government policy of toilet for all before 2020. And these contracts were awarded the ministry. The information we had from our ministry, and the reason why we went to them for the information was that they were giving mobilization and they didn't go to site.
And to where the course so our park meeting has said na and what you know and now we're some at a most and so sorry no kasan what you say and no crapa one hour one born 7 years mama di anchi wo chiri nombra no mayin sembi ano.
The minister and the current people out there, and wherever the documents are, they will have to come with them. You pay somebody mobilization to go and work. The person doesn't do it, takes the money. Then you come back, you want to abrogate this contract, and repackage it and give it to somebody. Now, what I don't understand is the Ministry of Local Government, you were making payments for contract that you don't have the contract. You don't have the document. Anyway, when all of you come, we will do it live. Also invite the minister and the current people out there, and wherever the documents are, they will have to come with them. You pay somebody mobilization to go and work. The person doesn't do it, takes the money. Then you come back, you want to abrogate this contract, and repackage it and give it to somebody. Now, what I don't understand is the Ministry of Local Government, you were making payments for contract that you don't have the contract. You don't have the document. Anyway, when all of you come, we will do it live.
Wani pa ya kwatini nkai eye wani mnyanfa Samuel at Samos.
Afa everyone na yemra nyina nwade enkan yansam na yendi nkomo kakra na unim se kopie mu awo Electricity Company of Ghana ECG na dodo na afa ni EFG ne nyina agire no yeda so gina ya na so na wei ana mde abatu dwa se yehwe na kanokora fa nkire nkofo bi nkofo bi dem mu eche stadium okwa bibia bi wo ho eno wo mba yusu no asa ya abro nkania wo se nkomu yusu ahoden so we ne mma kwan emma nyinamonkania anka yehunu se o edan wei ebe nyinamonkania dodo sei ase yisu amana brosu nti ukopiem ewa atoye mantemu a Western Region omudi nhemu bi wo ho a ane general manager ade ma ECG we ni efeni Emmanuel J Ofori ana ode to zentrofo nim se yanka no kwan fa nkire ye ho yesuban ane ye ni ye bebre ne ka ho ana ma sa agya hyehye na eba obara ne waso kettle na waso wei na de akabom na esiso hudududududududu obehwem na jatom na enam ha sei na akopiem ade ba akwasa so ha mo pa ne sei nsutobre yi obehunu sei enframa ne fa kakra na nkampo bi fiyo na chechira na egu okasa bebre na oru afori kasai no yenya bi edigu ahomaso
will be able to apply for service no say who apply for service na e be so say our na who je no odi for here enti no eboaye ebayi meter o say dey back either say onya single face meter na say three face meter na say who be jisa meter no na odi ye tuma na e kire no who adi upload who the load be kan wa so we yan say who be inform ECG about the load say who the bibi abede abekam so who inform us ye ba e be upgrade meter and now say abmana service cable na the tree line no eba ofie ho no betimi abudi there's a one kan kire na okoso eyi so a meter no betimi ayo overloaded meter no te bi share ahwe ye betimi abaeja ato ofie no a wo mu enti hu be yin say so oba breji kania na o kire say load say na odi yin so a say ba na say who increase load our so information na ECG hwe say o say etimi upgrade meter and now say area higher one say said you become no the main place our no free answer na aba no fie mu na me kasafa your challenges are your work our system no challenges are edikan no bia your lines no fa answer na aba no fie mu your baby a friend no difficult terrain bia nam no etore bia enam bush that is simple ye any niamaniam pi wo obi tai bisa say ensure to na kanea no ayede edum the entire taba sa na say bia kanea no nam no say ensure to na ensure na to no in the inframakesiye ene nama sa inframakesiye no
enti we ye pani pa no okopie mo ewo western regional oda yisi gina no ana wode sa nkyerem wei no ade abesomye no
awusen ko piem otwufo atemo kwamensin mu na twufo atemo kwamensin ye kwa piem no eyade DC na wo mensin kra chipanyi na wo se no amomode ayade a aboa empatemo for pam ne nyina ne se main station wo no ena cheso modwu wo nyina wo mo etumi aboa ma chese ewo no traffic esisi wo bebrebe ne nyina esu etwa
omaje kwan no ho afa nti ya me ya adoma ye sa station woni ye tumi pia nuanom mo nyina reden enfamra ye station yi obi oso park ni kabun bebe o park no se wo so ton wa de obegun bebe o batu eden aton wa de ba mpempre de aho kire kakra eden ebeba we ne yesese omo nyina ya adwere baako ye ya de a eba matufu atum kwa edin eden akonenim ye ha ye ba be she pavement fefefe e wa ha nti wo hwa ye se ye fere kakra higato ye pavement kama a se bi so wusi ya bo mu se wusi station enu nti ena wo hu sa ade ekoso ene mo di nkomo meda enuanom ana omowo stores wo ekwan bebia eye chippings bi na manfo containers wo ede omo ye engagement akasa ema about 2 weeks ago obi ede omo ye engagement akasa ema about 2 weeks ago obi na den efiri wo den ekọ nti enye se ye sori ya na ye se ko se wo behu a nikanika ye wa he a mensa eden ekire so ye sa papa yi
woni po yokwotini nkai eye aban na misini a wo atwufate mo kwamensirimu woni mnyamfo Isaac Yosin
wasugu swa wutie di okro ba ko akiri ponkro de nchama kasa fidie woni gusu a wo hwe yen e Facebook ne so YouTube woni gusu a wo hwe yen TikTok no ye gusu a ye blaze denden di anyasem kuma akura na kase no wo be filie anyasem kuma akura na yenko ne yenko humasuem kakra yenko di humasuem nkom so ye mra mo amutifie na meka omasem no yetie maako empem nson 7000 ane ebe fa omo atwa omo ka ego moto nya bi di ahwa mo yere ne omma ane ensemu beto dwa ane hye pa ana ensemu ekoma no nti wo wie training college utifie 2023 2024 25 ka ho ye fa nipa maako 7000 owie otiti sie no ko university awodo na so apon awodo a omo declare vacancy bi a be fa baye empem apem maako ne aha mienu bi 1200 bi ne de aka ho se de be ometun abo dwumedie no abra na dusu kasa no yenya wei
Justifiably, there has been strong calls for government to provide employment opportunities for recruitment of teachers across the country, in particular to serve the deprived and underserved areas in the provision of education across the country. Education remains a key priority of President Mahamad's research agenda. Government intends to invest heavily in education, in its infrastructure, and in the provision of learning resources and learning materials to improve the delivery of our education system. Government is also mindful of the growing unemployment in the country and the growing demands of young people for employment opportunities. I'm also well aware that in the last couple of months, a number of students have graduated from our colleges of education and other institutions of higher learning that specializes in the development of teachers.